Yes. You got reversing. Watch these people crazy, you know, man. What?
हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, कितना बदल गया इंसान, कितना बदल गया सूरज न बदला, चांद न बदला, कितना बदल गया इंसान। कपट के हाथों अपना बेच रहा ईमान, कितना बदल गया इंसान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, कितना बदल गया इंसान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। राम के भक्त रहीम के बंदे, रखते आसरे के फंदे, कितने ये मक्कार ये अंधे, देख लिए इनके भी धंधे। इन्हें किसानी कर सोता से गया ये उसके निशान, कितना बदल गया इंसान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, कितना बदल गया इंसान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। जो हम आपस में न झगड़ते, बने हुए क्यों खेल बिगड़ते, चाहे लाखों घर ये उजड़ते, क्यों ये बच्चे हाथ बिछड़ते, फूट फूट कर क्यों रोते प्यारे बापू के प्राण, कितना बदल गया इंसान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, कितना बदल गया इंसान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। छोड़ जमेला जूती जग का, छोड़ जमेला जूती जग का, कह गए नास कबीर, पार लगाएंगे कब्र में, छोड़ जमेला जूती जग का। फूल फुलैया बनाते आदिता से सर्वत्र अपना नाम लेता
They come out and eat everything to make coffee or forget for me. One you buy numbers, we go to the nanny. Then you go out and Mama, where you want to eat? And they love to cook. We're doing that for Mary. So far away from me.
Yeah, the audience is she actually going to do these things just like you.
Tưởng đá xe. Tưởng đá xe rồi. Giờ mà đã có sẽ làm sao?
All my blessings, oh God. All my blessings, you have.
Right.
Diyan na ba?
Private tears away from us, private tears. About the budget, about the past. Lord, Shiva gave you faith. All the tickets flow out every morning. Shiva gave you faith. take just like that, you know.
All right.
When I meet your brother and their boys, we will meet up for candies. Let's have gone long years. Yeah, but meet up your brother and them, you're going home. Chicago gave us safe. Believe the Lord Chicago gave us faith where you have to do it. Yeah, no problem for her. Ikan bisa. so very lively.
Kalau dia makan Sitaram.
How you doing?
Aye. Let's put it here. All right. Poi, like that. Just like that first. All who doing it? Let them. Let them come quickly. Everything all right, son? Yeah. Why you in there? You sit down like I can't move. Hi, brother.
Oh, is he here?
Okay.
Is he here, right?
All right, come. 1, 2, who else? Come.
Roger, come. Right here. Correct? Roger is here, right?
Come. Who's the main person doing it?
Hi.
Come and stand up here. Right here. Come, stay there, son. Come here. Okay. Wash your hands. Hasta prakshalanam. Come, wash your hands. Hasta prakshalanam. Hasta prakshalanam. Put your hands. Drink the water. All take out all the mass. Om Namo Narayana Raghavaya Nama Keshavaya Nama. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Wash your hand. Hasta prakshalanam. Hasta prakshalanam. Hari Om Tat Sat. Put on this right hand. Kuz Harit. You okay? Cool? All right. They continue of that now. They can take out the music now.
Tell him make matters.
Let it take out the man.
Yeah, they wanted it.
Take flowers. You, all right, we can handle everything here. Just rest everything here. Hold this.
I have to put one, so Roger and one for me.
Hold this. Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Apavitra Pavitra Sarva Vasam Gatopiva. Yasmarit Pundarika Akshasavaya Bhanatashi. Om Hirinya Garbhasam Vartat Agre Bhuta Sajata Patrikyasit. Sadadhar Tasmai Deva Hivashim. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Put all the flowers there. Boli Sri Sat Sanatan Dharma Ki Jai. Jai Sitaram. Assalamu alaikum. A pleasant good morning. Jara Safari. Greetings to all. On behalf of the family, the Sahadeo family, I want to say many thanks to all of you who have joined this morning as they observe the last rites on this farewell ceremony for the book, the paper, for thus Mahadeo Sahadeo. We know him as Mahesh, many other names. But who is this person? He's one of the 4 children of Sumitra Sahadeo. She and herself live a full life, and she's a wonderful mother, doctor, lawyer, advisor for this whole family. So blessings to her. About this young man. This young man, he lived a full life. And I'll tell you how it was. He's my cousin. We grew up together. We played cricket, we played football, whatever and all that. Very active. Not just stuck on a, well, we didn't have phones, so we couldn't go on YouTube and Facebook and all that. Very active set of people. It was very trying in those days And making a living and surviving was one that could only be described by one word. With an addition to it, is extremely difficult. And he and his brother, they will do different work. They'll go and help work in the garden, weed, do different things. And at one time, I was in charge of some business in the central market of Port of Spain, and he joined me there and worked with me for a while. Long hours, both of us, we work long hours and very small pay. But whatever we got, we made the most out of it, and we give thanks to God. I didn't see him for a while, and so after inquiring, I saw him. He came to see me. He said that he's learning to do jewelry. And I said, I'm so very proud. And I didn't see him for a while, and next thing I knew that he had his own jewelry factory. He migrated to Boston, Massachusetts with his family there, and he even opened a business there. He did very well, and he had how many children? 3 children and 8 grandchildren. What we're talking about here is a heroic journey in life. He came back here realizing that as his bones are getting older, he can't take the cold as much. Settling here, he bought a place in Maraca, St. Joseph. Very beautiful place. We're going to do puja there. And he never was lazy. He always tried to do something. All that I've said, he accomplished it with the support of his loving wife, Marlogie, and to a certain extent, his children. But when we look at today's youths, we see all we have in is A, B, and C. Always blaming and complaining. You give a child food, I can't eat this. We ate what we got. I'm not saying you have to punish children like that. But again, responsibilities, caring, and appreciation is 3 great strangers in the world today. We must teach our children to appreciate what they get. Because all they know, if it come easy, it could go easy. And I see many interpreters here and who start from very small and very big now. We're so glad to recognize you. Many fabricators, all of this area, working hard, and making everything comfortable for everybody, yet nobody could appreciate it. There are 2 dangerous words in the world: free and abundance. When we have something free, we never appreciate it until we lose it. Abundance, when you have so much, we throw it and waste it. In many homes, every morning, loads of food is thrown away. And there are people who are starving, and they will have appreciated that if they got it even in the middle of the night. What are we doing? What are we doing with our family? What are we doing with our children? Are we creating monsters who do not appreciate grace? Maheshji, just as everybody know him, he did his part meticulously, never blaming anyone. But what he got things done. And so many people I see here have done that. When everybody say, look, what you doing, man? You're crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy for success. And you push yourself to the extent. In many cases, when everybody's sleeping, they wake in. When everybody eating, they don't have time to swallow a proper meal. And as we talk about this, we're not talking about that, we're talking about life. Because if his body had remained in the funeral home, and we would have a few days, they would have to shave the body, shave the face again. If you ask the funeral director, he'll tell you this morning or yesterday they shaved him. Because even after that, there's growth of nail and hair. There are certain things happening into the body that who will know? The learned scholar, the learned pundits and Vedic astrologers, they know that. These are the secrets of the universe. They know the secrets. So what we see here is a great exemplar. And I hope that his children will follow, grandchildren, and we'll be here on behalf of the grandchildren later on. And what are we going to do here? All we're going to do, these young men, they're going to make offerings on this body. Like I said last night, when everybody asks, they don't ask what time is the funeral. They don't ask what time is dust coming here. They don't ask what my haste is coming here or Mahadeo is coming here. They ask what time the body is coming, because the identity is different to the body. The conditioned soul, they realize that I've gone already, and it's surrounding. So all we're doing this morning is act purificatory rites, put in flowers, chandan, perfume, doing arti, and all we're saying, divine and merciful Mother, Father of the universe, you give this person to us in a small baby form. Now he have matured and the conditioned soul have been separated. We give thanks. Just as you give, we give it honor. I like to use an analogy. If I'm your neighbor and you lend me your wheelbarrow, and I build my bridge, carry my garbage or whatever, and I wash it and I bring it back and say, hey neighbor, thank you for your loan of your barrow. I might even get your pot borrow. But if I come and throw it back like that and say, more times for you, man, I might even get a string borrow from you. Gratitude is what we want. Do we give thanks when you get food? Do we give thanks when you get water? Well, do we give thanks when somebody say, hello, how you doing? Long time we didn't see. Did we give thanks when somebody call you stupid and irritate you? For even that it needs for us to discipline ourselves and grow. Give thanks for everything. So this is all it's about. And at this point, these young men will do what have to be done under the guidance of myself, according to the scriptural injunctions. Now, a lot of people might say, well, this pundit did it different, that pundit did it different. Is it wrong? I'll tell you something. India, where we originated from, has 29 states. If you take Trinidad and Tobago and throw it in one of these states and shake it up like a coffee blender, people wouldn't even know Trinidad and Tobago there. So big it is. What takes place in the eastern side of that one state that is unknown in the western side. North and south and central. So we look at about 29 by 5 is 145 or something different formats that you can perform. But the whole idea, the basic principles remain constant. The basic principle remains constant in that we say, hey, Supreme Being, we have a name for you. But we're still unsure of that, and we're still trying to make your connection. But we want to say thanks, and that's enough. That's what is being done here this morning. So at this point, we had wonderful bhajan going on. Let them play the bhajan again while these young men do what have to be done. Again, on behalf of the family, many, many thanks. And again, I'm happy to see everybody as best as possible wear your mask. There's a time, there's a surge, it's the last surge before the end of the COVID. And you know, when I predicted this on the 1st of January this year, they said, Pandit, so much of vaccine and so much of booster and thing. What you're saying? I said, wait. And just it was a couple weeks ago, most of China was shut down. Canada, England, different places. Why? Because the person who knows the secrets of the working of the universe could predict this. Within a few days, all this will start to disappear. And then everything will go away, and about the 12th of July, something will come back again. And then it will start to disappear, and it will be all right. What is happening? You'll notice that people had COVID, and they didn't even know they had COVID. You'll hear people like this one have it in our home, and nobody else have it. Different level of resistance. But what happened on this COVID is the energy that exists around, and it will touch and impact every and each human being in some meaningful way. We may not understand it, but understand this. God is in charge. We make efforts. That's all we could do. Take necessary precautions. Do not overdo it. Do not take out your mask unnecessarily. I know people will prefer if I talk, but they won't hear me too well if I put on the mask. And they say I look better with the mask on because it hides some of the ugliness. But we will go with what we have. Again, what I want to say is many thanks on behalf of the family. And we'll have some bhajan as usual from the mic man while we do have to do. Jai Sitaram. When we say Sitaram, people say Sitaram. Jai Sitaram. Sitaram means may the energy of the cosmos, Mother, Father of the universe be with you. That's all. Jai Sitaram. All right, come. You have Chandan? Mm-hmm. 2 set?
No one.
Give me 2. I'll give them. That's good. Come, sir. Hold this. Come, sir. Come on, sir. Straight line. Touch hands. Om Tat Sat. Concentrate on the Supreme Lord, Lord Vishnu. Om Tat Sat. Om Shaklam Varidharam Vishnu Shashi Varnam Chaturabhujam Prasanya Vadanam Dhyayat Sarva Vigna Pashanti. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. Om Shantakaram Bhujakshainam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagan Saprisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamala Nainam Yogi Vrinanigamyam Bande Vishnu Bhavhayaram Sarvalokaikanakam Vishnavinam. Put it right here. Water. Now I want you to look what I'm doing. Let's say this is more. Don't throw water 5 times like this. Right? Right? And then throw water like this. Just now. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. Om Adya. Just not that. Only Dole touches it, right? Om Tat Sat Adya. Hari Om Tat Sat. Pahimam Sharanagatam. Mriti Stani. Shawanamit. Sri Niram Mayadi Tetavu. Go ahead. Straight faster. Don't let it touches more. Don't let it touch higher. Keep it high. 5 times. Like this. 5 times. This is what we use, right? Chandan, right in the middle of his forehead. Come. Same way, this finger, son. Right, just put right on the same spot. Same spot. Next. We have to What do you do with it? Come. Go ahead. Call it. Come. Put it. Om Pushpamala Mayadi Tetavu Pratishtam. Come. Next one, son. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. Just now. Good again, next person. Next one. Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat, Om Pushpamala Mayadi Tetavu Pratishtam. Hari Om Tat Sat. Next person. Om Pushpamala Mala Mayadi to Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. A little bit. Very quickly. Om Sukhandi Mayadi Tito Vipatishitam. Next person. Go ahead. Right or wrong? Right or wrong 5 times. Go ahead. 5 times. Amukha Gotrasya Mahadeo Pritasya Om Tatsat Sukhandi Mayadi Pritistani Shavanimit Sukhandi Mayadi Devtavu Pratishitam Hari Om Tatsat 5 times. Om Tatsat Adya Amukha Gotrasya Sri Mahadeo Pritasya Pritistani Shavanimit Gandham Mayadi Titavu Pratishitam Tulsi Dala. Jason put on his lip Om Tulsi Dalani, call it Mayadi Titavu Pratishitam. Right. Both hands stand upright here. Come 5 times. Yam Dwari Mahagori Adhanitam Sabrati Devolvari. Stay right here. Right hand doing. Om Tat Sat Deepa Mayadi Titavu Pratishitam. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat Adya Amukha Gotrasya Mahadeo Pritasya Deepa Mayadi Titavu Pratishitam. Next person. Go ahead. Both hands. Hari Om Tat Sat Vahimam Sharanagatam. Go ahead, go ahead. Keep doing it. Yam Dwari Mahagori Andhanatam Savrita Tatra Lokanatham Deepo Yam Upatishitam. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Next one. Om Yam Dwari Mahagori Andhanatam Savrita Tatra Lokanatham Deepo Yam Upatishitam. Hari Om Tat Sat. Come. Yeah. Notice now. Om Tat Sat. Om Prathama Pinda Mayadi Titavu Pratishitam. Put it right up by his right hand here. Right. Put your hand like this. When I spoke to the water, pour it on these things. Om Tat Sat. Chilanjali, Jalanjali, Mayadi, Titavu Pratishitam. Just put the rest of it. We have everything otherwise, right? Then put an element. So that is it, right? Hari Om Tat Sat. Okay, step one side a little bit. Come so. Mala, come. You just take and put a ticker, this finger. Go ahead. Give a mala. We have any malas again? And no. Yeah. Can't have anybody want to put again?
Yes.
Who? Who? Come, let's go. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hamida. Just know that. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. Deepa Mayadi Titavu Pratishitam. 3 times, that's it. One Baba is for you. Ready? Come down. Take the time. Don't let your tears fall in the box there. Flowers. Arti. Put another piece of cancer. Go ahead. 3 times. Om Yam Dwari Mahagorian Hanatam Savrati Tatrulokanatyam Deepoyam Upatishtam Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat. What is it? Alright. Okay. That's it. Alright, come back. Anybody doing anything again? Alright, come. So, stay right here. Come and stand up here. Give them flowers. Light back that. This is my phone, right? I think so. Take your time. You have the information. Boli Sri Umapati Mahadeva ki jai, Sita Ramachandra ki jai. The grandchildren of Das Mahadeo ji couldn't be here, but they have sent messages which the family asked me to read out to express their love, their appreciation, and how much they will miss their grandpa. So we start with this one. Boliye Sri Sat Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Gabriela says, "Dear Grandpa," they could turn off that if they want, "I am heartbroken that you are gone. I wish that you had been able to spend more time together. I also wish that when we spoke on the phone that I wouldn't felt shy about opening up to you. The memories we shared I will hold close to my heart. Though you are no longer here, I am grateful to my dad and uncles will be able to pass on what you taught them to us. I love you until we meet again. Not too soon. Om Sadgati, Gabriela." The other person, Ariana, said, "Grandpa, I wish we had been able to spend more time together. You'll be forever beloved and missed by all. You are very dear to us." And Ariana, right? Let me see next person. See right here. And from Anjali, "Dear Grandpa, I was born to your unconditional love. As a kid, I remember you and Grandma spoiling me with everything I ever wanted. I remember hugging you and feeling the warmth of your arms wrapping around me. I will miss it so much. I love you forever and wish I had more time, the chance to go to Trinidad and see you one last time. Om Shanti." Who else again? And then this from Angel. "He was a good grandpa who I used to call Mama, and I wish I was able to spend more time with him so I could have more memories of him." That's it. And she said, "Farewell." Take your time.
This is from Tristan.
And this is from Tristan. "I will never forget the time when Grandpa came to visit us in Boston. We watched a lot of movies and shows together. I also remember the time we went to the flea market and he bought a Michael Myers movie, and also he loved Jolly Rancher. I remember him and Grandma went to the store and they bought a big bag of Jolly Rancher. Those were some good times. I never forget love. I'll never forget to love you, Grandpa, and thank you for good memories from when you visited, and I still miss you. I wish I could have seen you one more time. Love you." That's it. And that's it in a nutshell. However, at this point, because of time constraints, we will just say a prayer I humbly ask everyone to put your hands together, close your eyes. Ekam Brahma Yadvitiyam Samastam. There's one God without a second. He said, devotees, and since we're talking about this, I just want to say one thing. Which religion is the best? There's no religion the best. And if you think you know how many religions there are, I might surprise some of you. There's not 3, there's not 10, there's not 12, there's not 100. 4,300 religions exist in the world. And if you really believe in God, and God makes so much, you want to be bigger than him and say that yours better? From the time we start to love and respect each and every human being as ourselves, then we'll have peace, happiness, and greater understanding. At this point, I want to say, there are certain things they say. In England, there was a convention, and the convention was about words. So these learn, what are those 2 words? Finish and done. Finish and complete. So they said, why you should have 2 words? It's wasting people time. Then it had to be a West Indian, either Trinidadian or a Guyanese or a Jamaican or Bajan. We're really powerful, you know. The doctor from Guyana said, hear this. I'll give you an explanation of complete and finish. It is said if a man marries the right woman, he's complete. If he married the wrong one, he's finished. But again, if he marries the right woman and he's complete, and the right woman finds him with the wrong woman, then he's completely finished. So Das married the right woman and was very happy, and we see where it is. The other thing, Das and I will joke around and thing, but I never saw him angry. I know most of you were saying, but we had this good cordial relationship and respect. And one thing, he really treated me like a very big brother and always guided him. Whatever, in many cases, what he would be doing, he always talked to me. Where there's challenges, pleasantness, everything he shared with me. And this is why his last years was quite comfortable, because he sought the right advice. Not to say I know it all, but always, the day that we do not have to answer to a human being, any other, we have our own way. We think we're better than everybody. We think we could talk down to other people, which is very bad. And what it is said, creating disaster with your tongue when you speak badly. And what happened, there's a saying about being angry. They say if you're angry with somebody who's younger than you are, count to 15 before you talk. If you're angry with someone younger than you are, count to 15 and then talk. If you're angry with somebody same age as you are, count to 30 and then talk. If you're angry with somebody older than you are, count to 60 and then talk. If you're angry with your wife or your husband, keep counting, don't talk. So it is important for us, as we go about, be sane, be sober, calculating. Understand this. There's a word called anger, A-N-G-E-R. And if we put D in front of that, it's not danger, D-A-N-G-E-R. As soon as we apply, and who's D? You and I. Once we apply ourselves to anger, we became dangerously unkept. Our sanity leaves the back door. We do wrong things only to suffer. So understand this. Think what you do. Think what you say. Think what you think. At this point, I'm going to say a prayer to Lord Shiva for forgiveness on behalf of my dear brother and cousin, that whatever mistakes he would make knowingly or unknowingly, to show his compassion and forgive him. And also for his family to be successful, positive, and go on the journey of life, remember his noble principles and having strength. For him, for his family, he will never be away because he's part and parcel of, the family is part and parcel of him. Like many people, sometimes people come and say, you know, Pandit, I don't talk to my mother. I say, why? He say, because I don't like her. She's so bad. And so I said, do you hurt her when you don't talk to her? He said, yes. I said, no, you're hurting yourself. A human being is nothing than a parasite who lives in their mother for 9 months or 10 lunar months. And what are you? You're just a mini me. Because your flesh, your blood, your bone, your eyes, everything was formed from her. So when you hurt her, you hurt yourself. Oh, Father is the same way. Understand this. Let us all pray. Om Namah Shivaya Namami Shamishana Nirvana Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam Nijam Nirgunam Nirvikalpam Niriham Chidakashamakasavasam Bhajeham Nirakaram Omkaramulam Turiyam Gira Jnana Goti Tamisham Girisham Karalam Mahakala Kalam Kripalam Gunagar Sansara Param Natoham Tushararisam Kasha Gauram Gambhiram Manobhuta Koti Prabha Shri Shariram Spuran Mauli Kallolini Charu Ganga Lasadbhala Balindu Kanthe Bhujanga Chalat Kundalam Bhrusa Netram Vishalam Prasannananam Neelakantham Dayalam Mrigadisha Charmambaram Mundamalam Priyang Shankaram Sarvanatham Bhajami Prachandam Prakashtam Pragalbam Paresham Akhandamajam Bhanukoti Prakasham Trayashula Nirmulanam Shulapanim Bhajeham Bhavani Patim Bhavagamyam Kalatita Kalyana Kalpantakari Sadasa Chidananda Data Purari Chidananda Sandoha Moha Pahari Prasida Prasida Prabho Manmatari Nayavat Umanata Parari Vindam Bhajanti Haloke Parivanaranam Natavat Sukham Shanti Santapanasham Prasida Prabhu Sarvabhuta Didasam Najanami Yogam Japam Neva Pujam Natoham Sada Sarvada Shambhutubhyam Jarajan Madukha Tata Parmanam Prabhu Pahiyapan Misha in the Shambhum Rudrasha Kamiram Proktam Viprin Haritoshi Ye Patanti Narabhaktya Tesham Shambhu Prasidite He Shiva Shankar He Dina Dayalu Hare He Shiva Shankar He Dina Dayalu Hare He Shiva Shankar He Dina Dayalu Hare Shiva Kailasho Ki Basi Dhavali Dharo Ki Raja Shankar Sankat Haranam Om Namah Shivaya Boli Sirumapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. Shankar, the Supreme Lord, Sankata Haranam, he removed distresses. And please tell your children, take time to reflect. Who make you? How you survive? How come the Supreme Divine causes the sun to rise every day on time, set on time? Who determines what time is rise and set? When rain fall, when it stops? Who causes the breeze to blow, the grass to grow, the water to flow? That divine and merciful Mother, Father of the universe that we ignore sometimes, we say don't exist. We eat a banana and in forward that banana becomes us. We want more miracles than that. Understand this. Talk to them. There are people who are religions right now. Their religion is not to believe in God. They have their choice. But what they say? They always say, if you can show me God, then I will believe in God. If you show them God, they'll think it's a trick. They do not qualify to know God unless they make effort. So understand this. This is how it is. At this point, Nags, you will say a few words. Please come quickly. We have our brother Naga here, who is a wonderful devotee of Swamiji Satya Sai Baba. And he have expressed his desire to say a word. At this point, I call upon him. Sitaram. You could go nearer.
A pleasant good morning to all. Most beautiful, most sweet. The send-off that Brother Sham, Pandit Sham, just send off the Rudram is so great that how could we explain it? But this morning I am here, not that we say something, but what I witness, what we talk about in the past, that Sarwan Kumar, who taught his mother and father and made pilgrimage, this morning, this prayer and all this thing does have done it on this planet. Earlier on, that we was talking, he come across by the savannah and say that, Naga, I want to do this, and I would like to do that, and we want to have this place like this. And he started working. And, you know, he's seen about his mother. And every time he comes, he say, I want to go back and say about Mama. I want to do this for Mama. I want to get Mama to do this. And he is up and down, up and down. And he's asking, Naga, what to do? So I said, take your mother, get one of the ladies, dress her up, put her to sit down, and do arati. Wash her feet, and like this. And it was Hanuman Jayanti. And he comes, Naga, you know, nobody ain't come, boy, and I don't know what to do. So I say, Das, here what to do. You go and bring your mother. Dress her up. And in a short while after, he came. He said, you know, boy, I went to buy them fruits and things, and man, I tell him, man, what I going to do. And he say, take that, go with your mother. And he comes under the people tree. And he put his mother to sit down. He wash her feet. He do her arati. And he take the mala. So I said, Das, put it on for your mother. He said, no, I want Mama to put this on to Hanuman. And they put it on Hanumanji. And after that, they sit and talk. Mother bless him, mother hug him. And I was saying, you know, that this, his mother, after they left, I said, his mother going to die. And because this have happened, he will be satisfied. Not knowing, we have hindsight, and the Lord, he have foresight. Not knowing, he is going to die. And they say that paradise lieth at thy feet of thy mother. And all this beautiful prayer and all this beautiful gathering, he have done it while he was alive. Paradise lieth at thy feet of thy mother. Sitaram.
Sitaram.
Sairam.
Jairam. Jai Sitaram, Boli Sri Satsanatan Dharma Ki Jai. Blessings to wonderful words of encouragement to the family. At this point, we'll have our closing prayers. And for those who can stand up for a short while, we just want to sing Om Jai Jagadisha Hare. And then we will have closing prayers. If you're medically compromised or if you're older than me, you could sit down. So remain sitting if possible, if you have to. At this point, we Jai Jagadisha Hare. Om Jai Jagadisha Hare. Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare. Bhakta Jano ke sankat. आस जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे. ओम जय जगदीश हरि. जो ध्यावे पल पावे दुख बिन से मन का. स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का. सुख संपत्ति घर आवे. सुख संपत्ति घर आवे. कष्ट मिटे तन का. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. माता पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहो किसकी. स्वामी शरण कहो किसकी. तुम बिन और न दूजा. प्रभु बिन और न दूजा. आश करो जिसकी. ओम तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा. तुम अंतर्यामी. स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी. पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर. पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर. तुम सबके स्वामी. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम करुणा के सागर. तुम पालन करता. स्वामी तुम पालन करता. मैं मूर्ख खल कामी. मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी. कृपा करो हरता. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम हो कय गोचर. सबके प्राणपति. स्वामी सबके प्राणपति. किस विधि मिलो दया में. तुमको मैं कुमति. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. दीन बंधु दुख हरता. तुम रक्षक मेरे. स्वामी तुम ठाकुर मेरे. अपने हाथ उठाओ. अपनी शरण बताओ. द्वार परा तेरे. ओम जय. विषय विकार मिटाओ. पाप हरो देवा. स्वामी पाप हरो देवा. श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ. श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ. संतन की सेवा. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. हे प्रभु दीनन के हितकारी. आप जीवन लेने. आप जीवन देने. हे प्रभु ये व्यक्ति कुछ अपराध भूल चूक क्षमा कीजिए. कृपा करो प्रभु. उनके परिवार के धीरज धरो. शुभ काम करो और मंगलमय. ओ प्रभु यह मेरे प्रार्थना स्वीकार करो प्रभु. We pray to the Supreme Lord. Oh Lord, you are the giver of life and you are the taker of life. As on behalf of this person, Mahesh ji, Mahadeo ji, that's how everybody know him. Please show your mercies. Whatever mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly, he would have committed, show mercy on his soul, as because you are the ocean of mercy and fountain of compassion, and we bow to you. Give his family courage and continuance in a positive way. And may they always remember the noble qualities that he have instilled in them. O Supreme Father, we pray. Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva. Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva. Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva. Tvameva Sarvamama Deva Deva. You are the best mother and father, the best friend and companion, the best knowledge and wealth. You are the best of everything. O Supreme Lord, we bow to you, worship you. Om Shanti, 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 Panchatattva Shanti, Atma Shanti, Shubh Shanti, Kalyan Bhavatu Sadaiv. Bole Sri Sat Sanatan Dharma Ki Jai. Put the flowers here and go on by wife's foot. Many thanks again. At this point, we have about 6 3/4 minutes to leave. And at this point, we'll be going to Waterloo Cremation Ground. And what we will do is, at this point, anybody who wants to come and offer flowers, bring the flowers and view the body, you'll come on this side here, walk around and go on the other side. As I said, we had 6 3/4, we have 6.5 minutes. Time is flying. Somebody hold this across there. Hold it across there. So, I'm waiting on. You want to borrow this, sir? We have to talk. I'll get him to contact.
When she tried
How is your mother going? Whenever you
And so shall we depart, leaving our earthly belongings behind. Jab Yamaraj palang par baithe, when the angel of death approaches unexpectedly, both our physical eyes will be closed forever. The poet Kabir warns that upon this earth we own nothing. Koi na le jaye dhan bandh ke gathariya.